Morning, welcome to another one. We are here at BNSF Elwood. You know what the drill is. Look for my box, found it. You guys can see I haven't hooked up to it yet because I gotta grease up my fifth wheel a little bit. You guys can see it needs a little bit of grease. I don't like to get it or leave it. Oh shit. Of course the damn GoPro runs out of battery again, but you guys know the deal, the drill. I already checked the tires, got the landing gear up, everything. Lights work, everything good, seal. Damn gambangers fucking running on the damn mud flaps. Fucking guys. I roll forward like I did last time, just to make sure, you know, the bottom of the tires are good too, because like I said, man, there's been a few instances that I roll them and the bottom of the tires are all worn out or chunks missing, and if we leave the rail yard like that, then we're liable for those tires. But since they're already mounted, if I catch that, I can go to the mechanics here and get those tires fixed before I leave, so you know I don't have to pay for them. And at this point, I just go on here and start writing my POD. So when I get to the customer, you know, we're ready. I get on the paperwork, I get offloaded. Even though this is a Menards distribution center that I'm going to, now I'm going to Plano, Illinois, which is just as bad as Holiday City, but at least I'm around the area. So either way, I'm going to be there for about 4 to 5 hours, depending on how they feel. I know guys have been there for at least 7 to 8 hours as well. But like I said, we're in the area, so we're able to get home from there regardless. Hopefully they don't take long, but unfortunately I already know this freaking distribution center, and that's just how they go. So let's finish doing this POD and let's get it going.
On my shoulder, cause they treat me like an outcast. I'm gonna take that, stay back. I'm swinging on to the hits, I'm in all caps. anxieties insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
We're here at the distribution center, but we gotta do here a lot of times, open our container, grab the packing slip, take it inside. That way they know what building or what door to put us in. So this, take that side to them. Okay, nothing but little gazebos. What the hell's all this? Here's the packing slip. They got smart now, putting those little clear folders in there. They used to just tape them up. That shit was so annoying. Now we grab the packing slip, take it inside with our POD, get checked in. Let's see what they say.
with the evil for you. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in the bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats on a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever want it.
So as you guys can see, we're parked already, waiting for us to get offloaded. These DCs, man, these are horrible. And that's all DCs. It's not just Menards. It's a lot of them. I've been to Walmart, Costco. A lot of them are so bad. Costco, not so much. I don't know how it is on the reefer side, but when I was in dry van, we were out in at least 2 hours. But DC's, a lot of Walmarts, Menards, a lot of other distribution centers. Goddamn, dude, the least amount of time that you're gonna put in there. No matter what time you get there on time, you're still gonna be there for 4 hours. You get there late, they're gonna fuck you for like 6-7 hours. If you get there too early, they kick you out. Come back. So there's no winning with these fucking DCs. So best thing I do, try to clean up. I clean my dash up right now, try to keep busy, and if not, well then, you know, there's always a sleeper. Just lay down, relax, and wait for them to finish offloading me. Yeah, so I was cleaning my dash, looking nice and clean. I was just talking to my wife yesterday, talking about getting another trucking profession here, maybe going on to reefers. I've been seeing a couple videos like JRL3. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that channel. T2 Complex, and then Interstate Mamie. Those are all the YouTubers that have been doing reefers, man. And that has been interesting me for the longest. We do reefers here, but it's not the fucking same, man. It's all still on these beat up ass yards. What I want to do is get out of the yards already, to, you know, go back to some regional shit. Do some LTO like they do, and then that way I can keep my truck clean. Cause goddamn, man, these yards are no joke, man. A lot of times it rains and that's it. Your truck is ruined, and I miss that. I miss having my truck clean. I miss, you know, having to just take off my shoes while I'll drive, be out there on the road. You know what I'm saying? It was decent money. Right now, I don't know how the money is. That's exactly why I'm not going out there. Because, I mean, I have seen load boards, but like I said, I've seen these boys fucking work and They all have some nice rigs, man. W900s, 379s, and they got their matching wagons with it. It's real nice to see, man. But unfortunately, there's not that many companies out there that are paying for reefers at all. You gotta have either your own freaking authority and, you know, have been doing this for a while. I unfortunately haven't done that. So unless, you know, unless they're watching this video and some of these guys wouldn't mind leasing me into them and making good money with them, I'll be, you know, more than happy to join and, you know, get out of this freaking container game. And then it made me miss all that stuff because well, I was talking to my wife, you know, this morning she sent me a couple pictures from, I guess she had it saved on Snap. She sent them to me, and man, that's when my floor was nice and clean. I remember we came over here a couple times, or just one time, to like deep clean it, even with a steamer. It came out so good. And then fuck, like 4 or 5 months later, I joined Intermodal, and damn truck got trashed. All right, man. I'm empty. Got here 9:30. I'm empty at 1:30. Like I said, man, it's a minimum of freaking 4 hours. 4 hours at a distribution center. That is minimum. But I have come to realize that this Menards here in Plano, Illinois, you get here at 8 o'clock or right before 8 o'clock. I think they open at 7. But if they open at 7, you get here at that time, I guess. They'll let you out like in 2, maybe 3 hours. But you come here anywhere after that, that's it, bro. You're here for 4. You come here after 12, forget it. You're here for 5, 6 hours. Maybe even 7. So I'm grateful it was only 4 hours, 1:30. Maybe I still have time to go pick up another one. You know, gotta wait for this dispatcher to let me know where this empty is going, because like, I don't think he was ready for it, man. I told him I was busy, and he said, oh wow, okay, let me check the guidelines. I thought that's what your job was, dude. You already know what I got. I got a CMA. Like, check the guidelines, my boy. I understand. I always say, like, you as a dispatcher, you gotta know where your fucking trucks are at. You know, have a whiteboard with everybody's name, location, and then the box type. That way you already know what to tell your driver, or, you know, it'll make it easier for you to dispatch them for the next load. But that's not the case, man. That's not the case. It's always, you know, as soon as you text them you're empty, then he's gonna fucking look for load. But what can we do, right? Can't live without them. They're the ones that get us to work. So lately it's been a little bit slow. I'm not gonna lie. It has been a little slow, but it's enough to pay the bills. So let's keep it going. Let's see what he says. Hopefully, you know, get to drop the whole fucking setup. Because if he sends me to Forest View, then I'm screwed. They take forever there too. I'll see you guys right now as soon as he texts me back. Alright, we're here in Con Globo, Joliet. About to get lifted off. That's how they do it around here. Sorry for my windshield being a little dirty. I tried cleaning earlier on the truck stop, but damn mosquitoes keep on coming. But that's how easy it gets done. That's all she wrote on this one. That's all he had for work. Unfortunately, there was some issues with the Evans network, so he wasn't able to get another load. But tomorrow will be another day. You know, can't be too upset. We still got to work. Like I said, my Spanish channel, man, like, at least I'm grateful to have a load to keep on working for the week. I work every single day, no matter if it's 1, 2, or 3 loads. Whatever I get, you know, I'm grateful for that. I do talk to a lot of people that are here in Intermodal as well, in different companies that shit, they barely get like 2 or 3 days out of the week to work, and that's even in like when we're on peak season ourselves, when we're busy as hell. You know, when it's a busy season for us, you know, I got guys calling me telling me that they only got work for like 2-3 days, that it's not even worth working at Intermodal, especially at the company that they're working in. But you know, I can't complain here. He's been busy, he's been moving. Unfortunately, there is a lot of weeks like these that we only get like 1 per day, maybe, you know, 2 here and there during the week. But you know, but at least, like I said, we're moving every day, 5 days a week. And weeks like this, like if there's work on Saturday, that's when I'll take a Saturday in. But there's not, so we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna go home early, enjoy the time with the family, and well, at least we're around here, right? I know I was just talking about trying to change careers and everything, the reefers and stuff like that, man. I was talking about this other YouTuber the other day, that he went to flatbedding from Intermodal in Texas, and it looked like he wants to go back to Intermodal, man. He said there's a lot more money in Intermodal than there is all over the road flatbedding and stuff. That's what I keep on hearing about everybody. Everybody keeps saying, oh, flatbedding is where the work is at. Flatbedding is where the most money's at, but hell no. Flatbedding, reefer, dry van, they're all the same, bro. They're not paying more than like $250 a mile, $275 a mile is most I've seen. They're not paying for long runs. Long runs, you're gonna have to do at least 1,000 miles to make some sort of money, and even then it's not even worth it. I had a friend trying to get me to go do some flatbedding with him. He usually does Chicago to Texas and back. He has no e-log, so he does 2 trips, right? Damn, kind of insane. It's good if you want money, right? But he was showing me his numbers and everything. At the end of the day, like, shit, I'm not going to no damn Texas and back, and for 1 round trip I'm gonna end up getting, you know, 27 to 3,200 bucks. Like, there's no fucking way in hell I'm going for that. You know, this just because it's, you know, you gotta do the math. You going one way for 2,500 and back for 17 to $2,000. Then you gotta take out the expenses like the diesel and the percentage, because I'm not gonna have my own number, so it's gonna be percentage for the company that I'm leased to. The rental for the trailer, everything, you know, a lot. I don't know, it might be even less than what I'm talking about, right? It might just be like fucking 2,400 bucks a week if I do 1 trip. So imagine if I'm killing myself for two trips for the week, you know, double that, fucking 4,400 to 4,700 bucks for a lot more miles. No thank you, buddy. I'll just, you know, continue doing this. There's a lot of times when I average that here and being local with a lot less miles. Sure, you know, the work is gonna be heavy, and you gotta do what you gotta do, but at least I'm home every night and not putting that many miles on my truck and not sleeping out on the road far as hell. You know, I guess I'll keep this after I saw it. Like I said, after I saw this other YouTuber putting that Trucker Jace, that there's more money in Intermodal, then I guess I don't feel that bad about working here. My truck could be a mess inside, but you know, at least the money's all right. I just wish, you know, the yards were a little bit better, but what can we do? Sometimes you have to really do your numbers, so before you make a move and try to jump ship from one company to another, man, because you know, one bad move like that, not doing your numbers, and it could cost you a lot. You know, right before I was here in Intermodal, I was doing driving, like I said. That's when it was getting slow, I went to a different company where I was gonna be able to dispatch myself, and man, I lost a lot of money there. I don't know what it was. It was just all the deductions that I was getting took from my paycheck, man. All the other deductions, plus that's when diesel was like at the highest, fucking $5.50, $5.75. It was just killing me, dude. So I was, you know, I had to quit trucking for a while. I think I quit trucking for about 4 months until I came over to Intermodal. But yeah, do your research real good before jumping ship. Do, you know, compare numbers. Don't just go off of by what your boys say, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this good work over here, come over here, this and that. Hell nah, you gotta have them show you a fucking settlement, and not just a good settlement. You gotta say the recent ones. Show me like at least 4 or 5 of them fucking settlements, cause I wanna be sure I wanna jump ship. I wanna be positive that I'm gonna get, you know, constant money. It's not just gonna be once in a great while. So that's my advice to you guys. That being said, this is gonna be it for this one, guys. I'm heading back home already. Like I said, just one load for the day, good enough. I'm not wasting too much diesel, so I'm not complaining. Thank you to everyone that has been subscribing, for everyone that has been liking my videos and commenting. I appreciate that so much. The video, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe please. And without that being said, man, keep on moving forward.